always known he's had that dog in him, but he really did prove it in that series. And
So
now it's
we
all about
have
stepping up and doing
KRU
it.
on defense and Loud on attack, and we got 1-1 on the pistols every map so far.
Are they going to walk down mid? It's a very common pistol round strat.
1-3-1.
That kind of stuff. Play a bit of a soft setup on A and try to find the timing to play.
And Pancada,
flank retake really heavily.
It's just tanked a shock that, I think.
That one player walking down, so I know there's danger there.
Yeah, but you see the breach and you realize there's more. You know that that's not just a solo breach walking down mid.
Okay, nothing over towards middle, and he got pushed off towards A, so... Also have the camera spotting towards A. Dude, if they just A hit, we have 4 people here.
The timing that they suspected they've taken.
And they did just hear the, yeah, they did just hear the dash, so the chance of them hitting over towards A becomes a lot lower.
So now they've got no entry capability from the dash. They need a free walk into the B site, and that's exactly what they've got here with Kawanzin and Tuiz.
Contact plays and contact plays. They've walked their way all the way into the B site, but it's going to be that rapid flank approaching. That's 3 players. Pack mentality out.
Yeah, and there's no trip here. Do they? Okay, they are kind of looking at.
Crew players trying to buy time for this. Right now, it's going to be explosive. Dart.
The recon for the recon was nuts here. Mel's is absolutely sent it. Guy is super confident right now. Pancada really has got a big play here.
Could be the difference maker. Out to the side. Kesnit just weaving, dodging, ducking in and out. Wins that fight out once more, but it leaves it just down to Pancada.
Yeah, nicely done, Mel's.
Barely any shred of health to play with in that instance, and a pistol round here for KRU. They are so damn active.
Yeah, and they want this Omen early.
They look really well planned. They were trying initially for the triple walk down mid, and getting a heavy flank retake against the A push.
I was going to say, it's a little bit odd to try and get the Omen early on defense.
And Loud instead found the gap on B. It's the same idea, a triple push, this time coming out from A to flank retake B. Just taking the same concept and being flexible with it. And Loud, I don't think proactive enough in their post-plant.
Oh my god, every pistol he's out here giving it to him.
Didn't set themselves up with great post-plant situations.
2-1.
Themselves to get flanked.
2-1, we got the Outlaw, everyone can get one shot, and they invest a little bit. Oh, they invest a lot more. Triple Sheriff, dude, the Outlaw again. Good chance they might get bonus. Teams worry me so much.
Willing to slow down, though. You don't want to be handing over any guns.
Shy's run this camera that watches towards short. 1 and 2.
Shoulder,
yeah, well, they find out where Kesnit is, though, so that's good news. Dude, a burst over towards short right now would be incredible. That's great info. A great recon as well.
Well, okay, Ghost in hand. He's not going to
Dude, the buzz on the crowd went crazy.
Fight it. 2 for nail.
Dude, Advasta's playing really good, to be fair to him.
Yeah. Every possibility accounted for so far.
Yeah, it's looking very nice. They'll probably swap their setup heading into round 3 as well. So all of this info that Loud are currently gathering, not going to be too useful.
KRU macro-wise, it's kind of night and day compared to their first best of 3 that we saw.
So in the last 2 rounds, Loud have seen Kesnit over towards C.
Their attack on Haven is still
setup
really
on the A site with only the Sova and a Cypher camp.
But it's better than it was. And it's getting better.
Towards B, to be honest. Yeah. Right, so they might not be as happy to go for those fast B execs.
Just an insane amount of rounds won in a 4v5.
That is a lot.
Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous.
Wait, didn't this? But that's their bind, man. Wasn't this literally a copy and paste stat from the NRG game?
Heavy fight over towards 8. Slowing it down a tad.
I swear it was.
Waiting for a response potentially.
I swear we literally had a 5 out of 8.
Commit to all the util that they're holding out.
Same stat.
This trip too. You got to break it.
Yeah, spotted out.
It did say under it. Oh, okay. I literally just stopped reading.
TP in. Kada committing the plan on top.
It said at the bottom there. I completely ignored it.
For the weaknesses prior, so Loud have known that they can get themselves in here. Updraft position up onto the high ground. Got to hit these shots. The Jazine show that rifle and make it sing, but shut down in the end. That's an instantaneous trade. Keeping all eyes onto the flank here. Time ticking. KRU have to get themselves into a good position here, but Vinny could be caught. And yes, he is. The util is out wide into the open.
Let's keep an eye on Melza, because Melza's going to need to make sure that he saves his next smoke.
But still time might be getting away from them here. Tap from Azino. Got to force out some response. Pressure being applied after the double door shots. Great collection!
Nicely done from Pancada here. Holy.
Let's
I wonder what happened smoke-wise there. I think Melza at some point there should have had a smoke.
That Loud were looking for when they
and they missed their opportunity to tap the spike heavy.
This time, KRU didn't go for the push through A lobby, despite the fact that
I can see it here. Dude, they smoked close to them so they could flood out. Yeah, that's not the
these
one.
kind of spots.
That's beautifully played.
Yeah, Pancada and Tui's, Kawanzine, the three of them dropping back, not under pressure from the flank, able to convert the round.
Okay, good sign if Pancada starts coming online. I feel like the rest of them need to start shooting a bit heavier. Because they have been doing it in other games.
Oh my goodness!
Oh god. DG Zin goes over the trip. It hits the person behind and then he just continues spamming as he jumps in front of
That
him.
looked like an anti-strat from Loud that they were trying to get past the trip.
Nice shot.
It's a great shot though.
Can Tui's recover this?
Set them on the right path.
Dojazine was trying to get fast into garage window. Wasn't expecting to land in the lap of Shy.
Yeah. There's that contact
Vinny's
reclaiming of space.
Oh, the timing's outrageous.
Almost missing that timing out. Oh, bullets to the back there. Just gets the one and out.
Yeah, and keeping on the gun spawn.
It's a 3v3.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for
players
it.
are so scattered, just trying to make their own individual mark on the round.
Paranoia swoops through. Bit of a rotation through the util, but yeah, spotted out, isolated. 2 years going down as well. And the backstab has to be revealed. It's all just down to Pancada.
Gotta do it again.
Paranoia, it's good. But a TP back and away here. Adversa with a tap. Ult? Where's this one going? Adversa's just going to be sticking this when he knows it. Surely nobody going for a play. Tapping away.
It was not the worst try.
The 2v1 like that.
It really was not the worst try.
I mean, how else was Pancada supposed to play that? He smoked off, stuck in garage.
I agree.
The plant was for long. He had a chance maybe if he got lucky with the smoke. This opener from Shy is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been gifted 2 easier kills to start the round off.
I mean, like you said, it looked like an
again.
It did. It looked like they've looked
Dude,
at the way that Shy holds garage and then thinking, all right, we can updraft dash
you
past
did it
this
again 19 minutes ago.
On top or behind Shy?
Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Appreciate the chair. The chair is
able to
the
get
chair appreciates it. Thank you for
I
doing
don't think
that.
I've ever seen someone go for a garage take like that.
Did it twice. Chemiyuki, what the hell's going on, dude?
Going down. He's just trying to lurk and take that space.
This is a bad beginning to the map from Loud.
He is.
Oh yeah, he did. Dude, he did an hour ago as
There,
well. he keeps sneaking in gifted subs. Thank you so much. And the only time I know, and the only time I check the activity feed is when someone snitches in chat.
Tui's is trying to just get up. Oh, he's going to die.
Kamiki, thank you so much if you're still there. I appreciate it.
Wow, what a clear. I don't know whether they caught him in the cam just for a moment.
Possibly. Just seeing him tuck himself into the corner. KRU just getting so active against them. Never a moment of rest for Loud to try and set themselves up for any sort of success. They're going to stuck corralled into the corner.
Yeah, and as long as no one over peaks here, they're fine because Adversa's just cleared all the shot.
But the full line and swing!
Their defense is nice.
It feels like
if they can get their attack down, they might actually be alright at this map.
You know, plenty of times throughout these rounds, garage is open, the B walkthrough's open, but KRU are filling the gaps by being mobile.
doing insane, by the way.
By leaning left and leaning right to try to respond to what they're hearing around the map. This is pretty tough to take timings against them.
Holy hell, look at him though, he's so pumped up. He has been the whole game.
That pop-off that you just see again there looks exactly like round 1 on Bind. All of the passion. Somebody punt that penguin.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't try it. Safety. Safety. Oh! That's brutal.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, that's brutal.
Get him gone.
The bait and switch.
Get him gone.
What did Dan do to you? Yeah.
He's not alive. That's a corpse there.
Oh man, get the chalk outline out.
Now, the KRU fans are having fun. The KRU players are having fun.
Yep.
The KRU coaches are having fun. The other side of things.
Yeah, the other side of things doesn't look that fun.
4-1
good news is they're about to get the breach short, and it's pretty much
They
a
have
round.
the ultimates. They have the economy. Loud need this round. 4 players with light armor going into Shy's Outlaw And a Hunter's
Okay,
Fury,
I mean, the
that's
C
gonna be
hit
great for
call
plant denial.
is good, but I'm not
Loud
sure
have
it's
got
a
to
C
get
hit
this if
call. I
wanna
think
get
they
back
want the
into this
orb.
game. They need at least a bit of a buffer if they want a chance of being able to go on a run in the second half.
Yeah,
of
so we're
Haven.
going to do one-way recon, get the
4
orb,
rounds
get
plus
Brimalt,
a pistol.
sorry, Breach Ult, and then go over towards
At
A.
a minimum.
And KRU have gone for the DRX aggro A with 4.
That just rebounds, ricochets into the C
Yeah,
side.
and they didn't get contested, so they don't have to use their flash. They don't have to. They don't have to use the stun, and they can double set up A here. I like this from Loud though. This was good. No contest over towards C. The recon that went over towards side didn't hit anyone. They just whoa.
There's a chance with the
That
timing.
wild.
Fury now offloaded, popped off.
So they instantly just push up towards
The plan
site.
was hard committed, and even that breach hold on top of it. Rolls through. Back and away.
They have killed Melzer though, so you can drop back into passive post-plant positions and not worry about the
Kanzin's in trouble.
diffuse getting smoked off.
Kamazin just trying to peek out of that one. The dart was going to be tagging him up anyway.
Good news for Loud is
not quite.
there's no smokes here. Bad news is that cage they could get
now
half.
by KRU. They got all the momentum on their side. It's time to pick together. Let's see if they
You
get
got
this
double,
one. Just sticking
you
this
got
one.
an-
What is the game
you
plan?
got jet
Anything to just
smokes.
push this one back.
Wait.
There are no options. There are
make
no
that look
outs.
so easy.
Loud. Just struggling to get anything going for them, and that was their buy round.
This looks like KRU versus 2G all over again. I mean, Loud have got to be stepping up more than this. There is no resistance here. Cowanzine
That's
gets
such a
stuck on
subtle
site.
flame.
All right, fair enough. They're getting Sova ulted, but he's got a chance of being able to escape there before he gets caught with no backup.
Oh, okay,
And then they're
well.
not pressuring the
The
retake
3 pass
at
and
all.
hold.
Cypher ult's going off, so they know about Pancada's flank anyway. I understand the idea of dropping back when Melzer's dead. But they're just giving
Force them
KRU
down
too
to
much
another
space.
eco. They go
Or
for
attempt
the
at a fast
insta
play.
C hit again.
Shock dart to try and
Kinda.
trip, but there is no one place there. Kesnet reveals himself. Forces the
Dash
back
used again.
Loud with
How they meant to get over
desperation in
towards
their
the
hearts.
site.
Just the knives in the hands of Digizine to potentially get them out of this spot and scenario.
And Loud need a hero. They've needed Digizine to find his moments today more than at any point in this season.
Verso is not scared, is he?
Dude, Verso is way too confident.
There's the danger.
At least his mates here to back him
Kesnet
up.
was right there behind him, but unable to return that fire.
I mean, he's having a
Verso's
really
been
good
the guy
game. I
holding
don't blame
down
him.
A. He's been in that hard anchor position as the Sova.
Sowed a bit of chaos into the round here with the positions. KRU quickly following the noise cues now, though. Melzer peeking through and away! It's whiffy!
He's got to land those.
It's whiffy.
He's playing
Full line
great.
off and away. Melzer, though, 2 TPs to just get away.
He
That's
gets
a lot of
rewarded
fun
by
there
his
from his
teammate getting
at
him
his
with an
back.
ult.
But just to augment
That's
this one,
incredible.
the defense coming through anyway.
30 seconds left.
Need a miracle. If you are allowed
Shanks, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate the
25
raid.
seconds
Thank you,
left.
thank you. Not sticking around for this one.
But noise trying to open it up here. Smokes popped up into their face and they're
I
not
appreciate
letting
it.
up whatsoever. There is no mercy from KRU.
Look at what you
Full
guys
momentum,
found,
it's
man.
carried forwards from map 1 all the way here.
He managed to find so many people
When we saw
like him.
Loud go
It's
up
sick.
against Sentinels, it was
This is
Loud
just
that were getting
GG.
off to the early starts.
It is feeling a bit like it.
They
Loud
were
are getting
up
out Jord
6-1.
heavy.
They had the advantages, 6-1, 6-3 on the maps that they ended up losing. It was more a case of them not being able to close out. Here, they can't get in.
Why is so many people
It's
flaming it?
such
It's
an uphill
crazy.
climb for them to get back
I
into this
appreciate the
first
raid,
half
man.
of
Thank you,
Haven.
thank you.
And the confidence is through the roof from KRU. They're not
The
worried
mods,
about
yeah, the mods are going to lock
covering
in,
all
holy.
of the gaps. They don't believe
Run
that
ads, dude.
Loud
I've
are a
got them
serious
doing
threat on the
mid-game.
lurk.
I respect the attempt though.
Have to push back though the angles that Kesnet was trying to take here. And Drone is going to give you all the knowledge in the world.
I
You're
will
gonna go
say though, if they're going to win any
Oh my
rounds,
God, they just
oh,
cannot get rid of this
dude,
guy.
I can't even think it. I was going to say if
What
they're
a
going to win any
swing.
round, it's
That's
this
beautiful.
one. Because they got the Sova ult and there's no good ults on the defense, but
Dash the back
Sova's
away.
just been popped.
Falling for the pause once more, but Louder a player down. And they haven't done that mid-round exploration, breaking of the deep trips that are occurring right now for KRU. So some KRU with
Okay.
full knowledge of what potentially is going on here.
Let's
Yeah, I'm happy to stack their players over towards A.
how do
Two
they get
trips,
around?
a
They do
camp,
A
Shy's given
default,
them
they cut
constant
sounds.
information around the map, and it's very difficult to go and re-explore Garage without that Sova alive.
Good news is, DGZin hasn't used his dash before entering a site,
Even more information for you. Elsa sees the breach.
so he
See
can
the
actually get
breach?
over
You know,
towards the
that's probably
site.
the spike as well.
Holding it down with a fault line.
Ooh,
and he's been spotted by a camera right now.
Walk in from Dujazine, but he's caught on cam.
Yep, tagged up onto the cam as well. That's the updraft dash just to get the hell out of there. Pulls and
I think this whole half he's had the most unconventional dash shot usage I've ever seen.
Deal with where that came from. Verso just
Hold
a
up.
jar, but he played in Pancada beautifully
for
here.
a round
Now,
here.
the flood attempt
One just tank
to
the
get
Omen
themselves straight
flash.
back in. Flash in their faces.
Oi.
Still revealed. Lovely work by 2 years. May have just paved a path to victory, at least into this round right here. And
Okay.
now, that is the case.
4v5 at the beginning, they managed to win it. They
I was
still got a
worried for
Sova
Loud
ult.
there. Vinny's IGLing had them
Double.
spread very thin across A and B, but the entry from 2E's was lovely, taking down Kesnit, not allowing him to get another shot with
Does
the
it feel that
operator
you were
off.
backing crew heavy at the
And
start of the
eventually allowed them
season?
the path back into
Dude, I
A.
was worried when I saw that Haven. That was
This
the worst
push
map.
and
That was the
pull,
worst
the
map
defensive
still.
rotates. I
I'm
think it's
impressed
gonna
with
be
how fast
necessary.
they
You know, you have to create
got
that
everything
level of pressure over
into a
towards
good
B
position.
to soften up A.
This
otherwise,
Haven
crew are
last
just
time they
running
played,
around the map.
before
On the
NRG
defense side,
was
run into wherever the noise is happening.
really bad.
No.
They've
have enough
actually got their stuff
information
down
that you can't really contact against
like really
them.
well, and their bind is
Right in the
legit.
thick of it. That's a Hunter's Fury now.
Wait for
Oh
attack,
my
yeah, that's actually
goodness.
true.
Drafting away.
But their
Any
attack
sort
still
of
looked
tags,
way
maybe
better than when they
supported
played
players,
first
but not
time.
quite. Hunter's Fury to no avail.
Like first time they didn't have
So
a
that's good
default and never
macro
took A
win there for
control.
Loud. They've pushed back the crew players.
It's, the sort of stuff that Loud need to punish. Corner, does he
Mate,
suspect it?
this
He
guy
had
is
the
just...
inclination at least. I was just dominating that line, that angle.
Don't know about the Omen
Can you
flash.
go
Go for the
What?
what? Aftershock?
You can't die to the aftershock there, surely.
Okay, he does though.
But he didn't know about
Nice and
long, that's the thing.
clean.
He didn't
Reminds me of
fully know
taking
if
out
there's
for
anyone
Garage
else
as well,
here,
doesn't he?
so he maybe
Dominates
doesn't
that
feel
angle.
confident to TP and he's just missed the timing of running.
is on the lurk.
No one on dark duty still. Enough damage being done. Spamming these players, like you said, it's 2 years off onto the lurk, leaving it just out to the
I
one
think
Nice
there's something here.
That
Not much to
round,
be done there.
Like
that
crew
round is
aren't great
totally
on
different
attack.
if
They've got
Melzer
3
stays
rounds
alive.
already.
I don't know how he's died there to an aftershock. I don't think there was very much other pressure. Maybe he got tagged or
Yeah,
something.
I think he
and
might have got
slowed him
tagged as he
down.
was running.
Was he caught inside of his Omen blind? You know, inside of his Omen smoke?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He hit the wall.
oh, the TV just got caught in the corner.
Yeah. Everyone who's ever played Omen knows the pain of that one, thinking that your teleport's gone into the right place and it just clips a little.
That's brutal.
That is a rough way to lose a round, but it's exactly what Loud needed. Melzer would have been a constant thorn in their side. They got rid of him.
Okay, this
Stop
is the round
retake.
though, chat. This is the
close.
round.
They're back into this half.
Yeah, they are back into it, and if they win this,
Like I
they're
said,
pretty
I
much
think
getting
they
5.
only need one more and a pistol, and they could be good for the map.
Stringing together the rounds. Flash and a peek. Breaks the drone. Moving that threat. Digizine as well is the one who's trying to take that point.
Peekaboo.
Yeah, nothing seen, I don't believe. Even got
Okay,
Cam
it's
as
pretty
well.
good
It's a heavy
moment.
setup
They insert
for
1,
Arena.
and
towards A.
Kesnit's about to take a
they're
peek
gonna take
into
garage
2Es.
control.
Misses the shot.
Yeah, and the
Quickly
garage
go
control
louder,
means
doing a
there's a
lot here.
rotate out, and
Moving a lot of these
my
tricks,
Sova's
and with
going
the Verso
aggro over
going
towards
down,
short
that
because
re-exploration is
with the
punished this
pressure
time.
from C and
With
them
the team we were
losing the
typically
trip in
praising,
garage,
yet
they thought it was
okay.
a C split.
Goes back and around.
Digizine trying to just find the timing there. It's a bit rough. I mean, they've got double lurks going on.
Yeah,
Cowan
unclear,
seems walked up.
unclear really what the game plan is.
Big miss.
Nice shot.
A big
For
miss.
Kesnit.
Great trade. Oh boy. His reposition was incredible.
Fault line, aftershock, Vinny. Gonna be able to escape out of that one?
Dude.
Not quite. It's gone,
Was
done.
it back-to-back
Taken out.
aftershock
Was,
damage kills.
going for the record of
Going
most
on.
aftershock kills.
Yeah, I
It's
was gonna say.
absurd. Pancada.
Wait, he literally won the
I've only seen
1v3
him do this
from
one
there
before,
earlier,
but it's
so...
a lot to overcome. Smoke propped up into his face and a peak timing's perfect at that.
Dude, I can't talk about
I
the
suppose
game,
I say
man.
that about Mizzino, but it was Vinny
So
actually that got it
unfair.
last time, wasn't it? So they're just going blow for blow with them. Kesnit missed 2 really important operator shots throughout this round, and his team still manages to do the work for him. 7-3 up in the lead. This round felt very unusual from Loud on their calling.
How many
They were
rounds
just
do they
trying to
need here on
lurk 3
attack?
separate players into 3 different lanes.
Normally, I would
So
say
in
like
walkabouts.
5,
It's like they knew
but
their
honestly,
goals to try and
Crew's
remove
attack
some of the
hasn't looked
side
great,
detail,
so
but
I'd
they didn't know
say
what
4.
to do after that point.
Yeah, the coordination of the distractions were not
They might have got it.
really
They might
there.
have got it better, but it's only been a day.
These final couple rounds, though, could make all the difference between
Maybe it was
Crew
better than I
slamming
think
the
it
door
is,
shot
but
on
because
Loud,
Ethan kind
Loud
of owned them a
finding an
little bit
opportunity to win on their
on
defense
this map.
half. They spotted Kesnit's op towards C long.
Vinny went away from an orb at the moment, so
tried to take some pressure,
that's why we got the op watching this orb over towards C long.
They haven't spotted the jet yet.
And this orb must be pretty tempting here.
Exactly, it's a very early dash. Don't know if it's anticipating the refight there or what, but
I think he's anticipating Kesnit to go for a reswing.
Yeah.
Doesn't realize he's over towards C again. 2 rounds in a row.
John tags up. Only seeing the Jazeen, Crampton ready, flash up into the corner. Might want to try and explode into
Did
the
you
site
start
here,
playing Valor again?
Ready to meet them. What is the plan?
I don't know what the plan is really, because we've still got.
What rank were you? What was your peak rank?
Exploring over towards Garage, but KRU have seen the jet and the breach on A, so you're not really buying this Garage fake.
Yeah, they kind of just clear all the info early. It stood heavy gambling over towards A.
I think. I mean, you look at KRU, they weren't even thinking about rotating for a moment. No.
Yeah, and they got the double short setup is.
Oh, 2 spotted out. Hello, Paranoia on top of it. Lay it up. That's a rolling
This is nice from KRU though. They can fast flood in and everyone's going to have to focus on short.
Up through the cage.
Taking
a fight to them. They needed to remove that area of the map.
I'm not sure Mazzino should have gone heaven here.
3 players left to stand for them.
They messed up.
Have their opening, but still you can't drop it. That one that's handed into your lap now. Repeat. What
Shot.
a flick. Nasty stuff. Kesnit picks it up, but does he anticipate?
No way, bro.
My goodness.
How they won that? And Tui's is furious, dude. I saw his cam. How? How?
Needed to be able to convert on those kind of situations.
Yeah, you gotta win
You've
those.
only won 8 rounds in the match so far. You can't let opportunities like that slip away. What a flick from Kesnit with the operator. Nasty stuff. And Vinny, maybe just not confident enough to take the duel against him. He was tucked in a corner, trying to wallbang and get the kill.
Prioritize playing under heaven. Like, why is my breach going spawn instead of going under heaven?
Happy to clean up over the shoulder there.
Well, that increases the stakes for round 12.
Definitely.
Oh god, man.
Yeah,
holy hell, that coach is going through it.
Absolutely understandable for SDK there.
Dude, I love the side-by-side coach cams are incredible. They're so sick.
Not enough nuance so far in the attack side allowed.
No, really exposing, I think, some of the inexperience of Vinny coming up to tier 1. KRU are getting beautiful reads off against what Loud are trying to accomplish.
This shock? Yeah, it's the Days shock. Days did this in like the first month of the game, pretty much.
The weaponry scattered really here.
That's when everyone was noobs, man. Everyone people used to like insta drone from here as well.
It is
it was crazy back then.
KRU's attack side has been so poor on Haven, only winning 4 out of 24 of their rounds. Against Loud.
What did I do to the desk when my team was losing rounds? I didn't really. I mean, I would just complain to myself. That's about it. Oh, he's fast, isn't he?
Kesnit perfectly happy. Takes that angle, takes that opportunity, but Kawazine finally, someone steps up to the challenge. Response from Loud now. Plant, Vinny, be able to try and get this one off. I don't think there's anything to push this one back, but KRU getting active into the approach. Right for fire online here. Rolling Thunder as well to push them back and away. What is the game plan for Loud? Everybody revealed.
Dude.
Silhouettes highlighting exactly
the thing that's pretty impressive from KRU is like
they do.
They got a great understanding of who needs to play next. Like there's no, even when like ults and stuff are used into it, they got like a 1-2-1 here. Like the two are going heavy, and you just watch Melza just holding for the reaction. Like no one's misplaying.
A bit limp, not particularly confident. Gun skill wasn't that high.
9-3 cast, maybe.
Games to warm up in the 2025 season, they
Loud
are
should at least feel
fire.
confident because of
full momentum
because we've seen KRU's attack before. But
we'll see if they can just
it's mad how their defense can look this good, but their attack is. How many fines in my career? As in me, I never got fined. I only heavy argued once to the point where I could have got fined. And that was honestly the admin's fault. We used to fine players for being late though. A couple of players got some hefty fines for being late. What did the admins do? I won't go into it too much. It is out there, but I don't want to be the one to spread the info. But they did change the rules an hour before a game before champs. Basically is what happened. And then I just kicked off. You remember that? Yeah. So Soulcast leaked it ages ago.
Been talking about, you know, how KRU need to put up a strong performance on their attacks at even.
That's the stuff, Max.
I mean, it's 9-3 here. Really, the narrative is just shifting over to Loud. Can they get this pistol round here into the second half to even stand a chance?
If they can get the pistol, maybe it's doable. Because also that would allow them to get the economy to get Dejazine's operator online. There are some teams that will save 400 credits so that even if you lose the pistol, you can get the op online super early. Not Dejazine. He tends to buy Sheriff on pistol rounds, use all 800 of the credits, and just focus on winning that round.
Did I coach Liquid when we faced Sasha? Like yeah, when we nearly lost in overtime on Ascent. We double off,
KRU
right?
have been the winner of the pistols across this series.
The game.
Loud only won one on buy, and they immediately got ecoed afterwards. So it's been devastation at the start of these halves. KRU have always had the
game was
always
sick
had
though,
the economy on their
wrong.
side. And that is a disgusting statistic.
That really is. That really is. He's been showing up.
He's won 71% of fast
Very
duels.
similar to what KRU tried on their defense side. Triple play over towards B.
And right through the wall, Sheriff could do work.
Yeah, they got to win a pistol. At the moment, pistol's 2-1.
Gets away with it, at least with his life. And a repeat and a replay.
Nice shots, man.
Gonna want to see that one again a little bit later. Dejazine.
Mizzino has pretty good timing though.
Just pops the heads of the opposing players, and now.
Oh, they spot him.
Trying to make it work. KRU walking around, but making a bit of noise into the process. Dejazine's got to suspect this. Here in Mizzino's. At least stomping around.
It's important here that Loud players play their life.
Yeah.
Don't give away anything for free.
A rough awareness, maybe. Oh.
I don't think there's much chance here, though. There's a minute on the clock, but it'd be remarkable.
They're spread out. And Vinny's low. If the clearance onto the corner, if he gets the kill, that's really what opens it up for the round. Picks up the upgrade too, but now they know exactly where Zeno's going to be playing. Plant down, committed. It's a 1v3 that he's going to try and pull off.
And they have Cam in backside as well, so they know where he is.
It's impossible now.
And a dart on top of it.
But the stun for the peak.
But they know where he is. Exactly so. Fault line. Let it rip, see what you can do, but everybody sidesteps, and Dejazine to be that playmaker.
Yeah, this
There's
is
the beginning.
For sure
we were
doable.
hoping for it, we were looking for.
So 2-2 pistols, 1-1 each map.
The last time that these two teams played on Haven, he was unbelievable. Mostly with the operator. 58% of his kills came from getting the op. That's an outrageous stat. And then, that's an outrageous pistol round from him too. He's gonna find a time to hit. Couldn't pick a better moment.
Yes, tidy bit of pocket change as well with the kills that he's racking up on that pistol.
Absolutely.
That'll help.
That'll help him get up to the op early on. And the op was just ruining KRU. They
what if we could switch comps per side? Dude, it wouldn't be great.
That would be my focus in the VOD review afterwards.
That's some
prepping for this game.
Overwatch
how to get
rules
past
or something, man. Wouldn't be good.
Fault line connects. Multitude of players. Never to play off the back of it though. 2 years feeling the pressure, feeling that heat.
Yeah, you would just the defense sides would just be insane.
This is back to the wall. Rest of the KRU just making a whole lot of noise.
Okay, only a stinger.
Back in again. Random spam with the bullets, not quite.
Sorry, only a friends into this one.
Cheeky play. Trying to take control and back away over towards the A-Link angle. Can't quite get that plant down though. That has to be the first step, and no one's covering for it. 2 years. Looking magic towards the back of the position here. The classic right clicks.
Dude, how does Shy always do this with the classic?
3 left alive. Random spam from the Marshall play, but Smoke being covered and dominated. Still melts us right in their face, and he's even obtained stolen a gun just right into their faces. It is Blasé. Dejazine down to the double digits, but so is Melzer. Backs himself into a corner. Few spam here. Pancada needs to be that playmaker. Any funny business is shut down just from that.
I mean, that is a lot of damage that they've done there. But they
not even close. Yeah,
Dejazine has enough money to go for the op in this round, so they could have an extremely good bonus round buy on the defense here still, despite everything that KRU did. It took Loud a lot of effort to mop that up, and basically they just ran into B. There wasn't too much to that. Let's see, has Digi gone for it? Yeah, he's picked up the
they just full go.
Gonna be receiving targets nice and
It's
early.
it's a swing round already.
Fault line in a dart though, you got to respect that.
And a 3-player push down mid.
Does he go for an NA buy?
Oh, he's just spotted the arm. It's all it takes. Holding out wide, flick. Not quite connecting, but the threat of it is enough. Reveals the hands and that deep push. We're referring to Loud all the way down.
I have no
to the
idea about the
here,
second guy
down
though.
to just 5 HP. Bonus round. Looking nigh converted.
And this is why we were talking about that pistol being so important for Loud.
It was just always doable.
Getting it online.
Once they got pistol.
Firing line going to be meeting him. Hold up.
How's he allowed to walk out of it?
No more chances.
He's worried about being pushed from the flank. Doesn't have full information that they're all in front right now. It's an incredibly tough clutch, but Melza has been astonishingly good in them this year. And if you thought he'd slowed down from map 1, I mean, only slightly. Still 14 kills across 15 rounds.
That was anyone to do it. Might be him. Vinny does have a full stack of utiled up.
It's so much respect from Loud. All 3 of their players are watching different things.
Yeah.
Just trying to wait for Melza to plant, so that at least then they can group back up.
Tap. Seeing if the util's there. It's just the rifle in the hands of Vinny. Okay.
Hey, it's very much on. No plant as well, so everyone from KRU sits at like 3k.
And here we're seeing examples of what Ender was talking about on the desk. You have to be able to worry about where the defense is pushed up to. Loud walk all the way down mid here, and KRU, they just swing mid-window to try to clear it. Not got great reclear protocols on their attack side.
Didn't really see what was happening. Did they place the early cam? Did it get broke or what? But normally you see it just outside garage by the attack side Cypher.
I don't believe they placed
they want to go fast into garage.
In the mid-window.
Dude, Vinny's...
That's fast.
Dude, Vinny's just ready for this instantly as well. They've done a bit of prep.
Clear some space here. These were the adjustments they were making.
Yeah, they've done a bit of prep on this, no doubt.
Yeah, they ran quite a lot of fast C splits.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's scary when Loud get a bit of money as well, because he can just get an op every single round.
So one kill trip. Give them access to that B site. Deep trip as well at the feet of
Teats, hello bro. Okay, how we doing? Thank you for the 28 months. Thank you for the tier 1.
Could be difficult to get back into this one, honestly. Operating the hands of Digizine.
You must have just non-stop content at the moment. There's been so many good, good games with comms.
Already comes in, doesn't clear that one. Hello, sidestep. Little dance occurring.
This is going to be good from him into the stick.
TP here. Melza's going to be spotting him. Hold on. Still, surely, this should be curtains. You got to imagine. Oh my god.
Damn, bro.
The timer was getting close. Yeah, they've got all shut down in the end.
They got plenty of time there,
sorry, he's a little bit worried about the timer.
DG hadn't managed to land the right click.
Yeah, the right click was
He shrugs over to his teammates there like, yeah, of course I got that one. Of course I do. Bit of RNG in play towards the end.
Hey, he's on as well. Dude, he's very fast.
There's nothing random about hitting that first shot onto the jiggle peak.
Digizine has been just an absolute menace when he gets the op in his hands.
Yeah. And
the way he plays and
we
how
didn't see it on Bind.
No. He's a danger. Honestly, I mean, respect to him as well, his play style. I was saying to you earlier, Josh, he reminds me of Kankan when he's playing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I really do. He's extremely active with the op. He loves moving it around. He takes difficult shots and he hits nasty
Jorgamo, hello, mate.
I agree. I think it's
Kankan-esque
kind of play style.
I'm not sure.
And he's very consistent with it too.
Yeah, it doesn't look great on
attack.
attack.
This was such a nightmare for KRU to deal with last time they played against each other. And once more, I just want to remind you again, KRU have been unable to get more than 2 rounds in their attack sides when we've seen them on Haven in the past. When they played against Loud, when they played against NRG.
Whoa, there's loads, Teats.
Even though they're making some of the
Couple
right
of cool
moves,
Chinese comms.
A bit readable.
Dude, everything's bind related, I feel like, as well.
And Atom will have assuredly been going through his coaching notes and telling them a different game plan to bring to the table here today.
You could do
you only need 4 rounds. You'd think
like DRG's bind's pretty good. They got a cool comp.
KRU have
you got
struggled here.
have.
the Sage against Sage comp from BBL against Fnatic. That'd be a good video.
In the minds of the Loud players, but when you add the op into the mix as well, so Loud have that to play around. I mean,
there's quite a few out there.
Dizajin by himself is just taking up an entire section of the map. He's taken over in most cases.
And the more confident
where's the
he
op
gets,
now? Op
the
aggro
less
over towards
supporting
Shaw, and they're going
teammates,
fast into
so they
Garage,
can
even
go
though
and
they
hold
got shut
different
down
areas.
Garage earlier. Well,
TP up.
say shut down is more
That was the spot. Now, was that footstep heard?
over towards B.
Sightline's not going to be caught there.
What's the reason KRU is always losing on attack haven? I don't I don't think they A default enough. And they don't like really insert that much.
Nice
like
idea.
they don't
I
get
love
much
this
from
one coming out
Shy
of the call
at
from
all,
attack
in my
timeout,
opinion.
because it means that you never have to re-clear A lobby. You just keep Melza here, and if they push up after you pressure Garage,
a lot of the time when they do default over towards A, they like
clear
5
for the
default
influence
over
as
towards
round by
A, so they
group
never
backside
actually
of
have
the
like this
and it's
cam
created
info
a
or middle.
weaker A
So it's
site.
nice they've actually, this is like one of the
Still
first times we've seen this,
jet
by the way,
breach here,
with like a
but
camera here to actually get info.
Cowanzine is not too close. He's starting to drift back over though. KRU are missing their timing, arguably.
50 seconds. Dwindling down.
He's got no dash.
Yeah, no dash at all. Wants to try and take it straight to them. Hold on, no jump into your face.
What's going
Plays a
on?
little ball over the place.
Of course
Straight
he
score.
does.
Off to the side. There's a trade inside at least there for him. And now the fight. Refight. Attempt of it. Rattling off
5
with the
HP.
bullets. Rifles in hand.
5 HP on site.
Snappy
Damn, he got
behavior from
another on
Melza.
5
The trade
HP.
in sight, despite the fact that Kawazine was on 5 HP.
Yeah, Cowanzine needs help so desperately, but Pancada has not got confirmation of where Shy is. They still haven't seen the
He's
Cypher, I
giving
don't
him a
believe.
smoke.
Damage done,
Yeah,
yeah.
he might have
head on,
done
so
enough,
they don't
though. Let's
quite
see what
know where these
Pancada's
players
got.
could be lurking. Now the full reveal. Aftershock buys a bit of time. Pancada can't play himself into this one. The plant goes down. Not too many problems. What is the call to be made? It looks like Lau want to set themselves up.
Okay, nice
It's
double
KRU.
spin.
The double peek through.
And they got a breach ult now,
heroics
so
from
we might need to see
playing a
something
ridiculous
proactive from
angle
the
over there
defense.
towards A-Long. KRU come out with the victory. You saw that from the minimap. Pancada was so worried about a lurk the whole time. He did not sprint over towards the A side.
Prime,
and try to
thank you
flood
so much,
defend.
dude. I appreciate that.
He's
Thanks for the support, mate.
Very cautious in his rotate. Is somebody walking up Garage? Is somebody walking up B? And that's the early Garage take that KRU did. Put that fear into his mind. Unfounded. But it made A-Site quite a bit
So I'll
weaker.
go for the DRX 4-person push that we talked about earlier. And this time,
Rifling in the hands
they
of
get contested,
Dizajin.
so we see
And
them
Spirit
put
to try and
Omen
push them
flash
back and
in,
away.
breach
To no
stun.
avail. Only the tag weakens
Yeah,
a couple of
this
these
is
players.
nice
This
from
is
Loud,
just
though.
over before it even begins. I really like this.
What team were we flaming
All
for
of
not
these
having this
teams have got
strat? Was
some
it
kind of
Furia?
big A-lobby crunch on their defense. And it completely catches KRU off
It was
guard.
Furia.
Way to upset that tempo.
KRU are thinking about how they're going to slow default, how they're going to put the pressure on Loud and create
Yeah,
these
but this
weak
is great
openings.
from Loud, right? Because
And some
we've spoken about
players
this
are
before.
dead.
Breach ult
You've
breach
gotta
ult
take
over
those
towards
game
A
plans
sites,
into round
free
19.
win. You keep
Well,
Omen
minute
flash, you
mark
keep
and
breach
everything
damage.
safe.
They can't
Yeah, it
retake.
basically is, isn't it?
So it means that
You
you've
look
got to
at
do
the
something
economy.
proactive on defense. So this
Kesvin's gonna be able to
4-person
buy,
push over
Melza's
towards
gonna
A
be able
is
to buy, but
perfect.
the others
Like a push
couldn't
down
at all.
middle or a
They've just
reactive
won a
push all the
round,
way
so they'll only
behind if
get
you're going to
1900
retake.
credits.
Like you got options.
That's wonderful play.
But this was awesome.
Got time as well just to let it.
Did I watch
stew
Fury this year?
sink
Yeah,
in
I got to
because
watch one Fury
there's
game.
only 4 rounds of KRU
And it
have to
annoyed me
get,
a little
but
bit.
They get the one immediately knocked straight
Mostly
back
the
down
Haven,
again.
but
30 seconds left.
Love the switch
I think
up
it
in
annoyed
tempo
me
that
because it
Loud
was
decided
like
to throw out.
relatively recently after the
To be honest,
KRU
I'd be
original
thinking about
Haven as
hunting
well.
At this point in the round, right?
I was
There's
just
20
watching
seconds.
teams
It's
that
clear
can't play
they're not
Haven.
going for it. And if Dizajin goes forwards and dies, you can buy him an operator in the next round because Tui's is going to have that money online. So I think it's much better here for Loud to try to take the
10
rifles
seconds
away
left.
from Shy and Adverso, but they're not going for it. I mean, just a straight up ceasefire, just line drawn in the sand.
So someone's going to have to take a
Christmas
hit.
Day, we're going to go and have a football match in no man's land kind of vibes.
We're just not ready for the thought of it. I mean, a lot of teams will hold back that initial load of util, especially on the defense side, just waiting for the
Ooh, that was a
first
nice shot.
signs of life, I guess. They don't want to waste it too early, but I think it's just the conditioning, right?
Well, I think this was also a bit of an anti against the fast round that KRU like to do, where Melza TP's behind.
Yeah.
And they, you know, KRU were caught there trying to do a fast Melza TP, Adverso ult. Good read from Loud. And now Loud have got great ultimates to deny plants, to try
Okay.
to get retakes working.
They can buy next. This is just a low buy, so they could lose it.
That's going to cleave its way nicely into the side.
Yeah, they didn't get too much for that, other than instant re-clearing over towards B. Good news is for Loud that they got the dash out. If they wanted to go for this again, you could maybe throw the spike over towards Melza so he could TP, plant, TP out. You would imagine the breach damage would stop him.
They got their own breach ult to try to get back into B.
Yeah, you're seeing the pings.
Surely they don't breach ult this.
It's a fault line probably going to be called.
But by the time the attackers have fault line, Vinny's pretty much going to have his. So fault line, aftershock, they've still got great tools at denying this B plant.
Here it is. Trying to cut up the line. Vinny knows exactly what's next. Flowchart Valorant occurring. Aftershock, push back the
Oh, this was nice. You see how he delays it as well, so like you could get the plant, but you have to tank it. Then we have just someone holding the angle.
Here's the second go with things.
Dude, they just can't get this plant done.
No tags. Buys a bit of time.
Uh-oh. Not with the Omen Pancada. Holy hell. Sure. I was about to flame you. It's still a bad decision, but he's won.
Now the threat at that flank is going to be occurring. Pancada off to the side.
What a beast.
Nasty, man. This guy trying to put a stop to it. Mazzino at least reclaims that one rifle, but he's just one man. What can he do? Yes, he's got the ult, but don't really want to be using it in this spot. It's kills to his name. Vinny sticking to defuse the pressure on.
Okay.
Heat turned up entirely here by Loud.
Very nice.
Silver lining for KRU.
Dude, Pancada worries me there. If he loses that, I think that round's different.
It is the long con to a degree.
Yeah, the problem is with Pancada going down.
Why is it such a bad decision? Because you gotta be smoking the spike. Otherwise, you can literally win from the box bottom and mid easy.
The economy there, and there wasn't one online.
It could change their mind. We'll wait to see.
A couple of great shots from Pancada.
Yeah.
Like once they get over towards B, you have to have smokes,
like it's
basically.
settling back more towards their average, where
Why can he not miss that? I don't know, dude. It actually doesn't miss.
Honestly, it's the hardest condition imaginable, though, to have the money to buy an op but not do it. The Jazina's been pulling it out so often.
Alright, last timeout.
Timeout call from KRU. It will actually give STK an opportunity to weigh in on whether or not they should be buying an op in this situation. I think there's a very good argument for getting the operator into Jazina's hands.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want to because they're going up against the breach ult. They want to be able to play more off-site positions. I like the idea of Digizine trying to find an aggressive angle, pick somebody before Mazzino even gets into position to use it. But we'll see. This is a very familiar situation for KRU. A good defense half, and then your opponents start running back, and you're struggling on the attack side. They've won one round out of the 7 that we've played so far in the second half of Haven.
It's getting stressful, isn't it?
And that's not an outlier. That is the norm at the moment. For
still got the breach ult. And Loud, similar thing. They know they want to go aggro against the breach ult.
So KRU took a timeout. Atom hitting the button, and it's actually changed the plan for Loud too.
Digizine going to be solo holding this one down. That's 3 plays for Loud. Looking to clash, looking to brawl. In through mid. Deep angle by Pancada. It's got some util as well, just in case it needs to be set up for it. That is fire exchanged.
And Melza's on that top box in A lobby too, watching to see if Digizine pushes up.
They've hard baited Pancada into the forward spot.
This can get a little bit weird. They still got drone to re-clear over towards A, so no one should be swinging this. And then once you spot this here, how does the Omen want to react?
So, yes, the op has been played, and Pancada also just taking that peek, almost catching it. That's a TP of his own. Backs himself out and away.
I mean, Digizine, he might just get wrecked here.
They use the silver drone
honestly, KRU have a really good chance to win this. As long as no one peeks before the breach ult goes, no one uses extra util.
Too sure. Oh my, breach ult missed the timing. Oh my god, he's been rebounded right back into them. Smokes have to be offloaded, dissipated down. Shorty, not a chance. Melter.
Yeah, Loud misplayed. In that position. Good news for Loud is they can actually retake this because I don't know where Mazzino used his breach damage.
Going to be a double flank retake here. Maybe even triple.
Breaking the trip. Applying that pressure. Dart's going to be clearing some of those angles, and the off just used against him. Melter picks it up, uses it purely against him. Can't quite hit the flick, but that's okay. mounting that pressure, applying it consistently now, and Loud are going to be struggling super hard to get into this.
Playing exits here, though, really is important.
Yeah, they're all pretty low money.
And will they be able to escape? They want to try and hunt down these players themselves. Trying to get through this one. A crossfire setup, tucked into the corner to the side. The spike.
Okay, nice handle from KRU. Like bit of a misplay from Loud, but still good.
So up to 11 for KRU.
And Melzer doesn't keep that attack side operator. Oh no, he does. Kesnit picked it up at the final moment.
Wow. Okay.
Melzer threw it away, swapped over to a rifle, and Kesnit was like, nah, what you doing?
Give me
I'll be having that, thank you. What a breach ult, though. That ended up making all the difference there. Dijazine tried to play in front of it, thought that his positioning was aggressive enough to be able to dodge it, but Mazzino, super aware, made sure it caught the majority of short as well. And Digi just buys another one.
Straight back into it.
Op v op.
Bank running deep for that. Crudo nowhere near where that potential angle is. Instead, all the pressure applied out towards Garage. And so far ahead of where they were expecting.
He just saw where the Omen Flash came
an
from.
early peek onto Pancada. With him taken out of the picture.
Did they lose smokes?
KRU very rarely do a garage.
Keep an eye on DGZin. He's going to get towards this angle.
Fast C splits, but they don't do that
but
kind of
they don't
slow
have
siege.
the op to push. Sorry, the drone to push him off anymore. So if they actually go back towards A, DGZin has a good chance to win the round.
And here it comes.
Yeah. Time to come alive. Dash still available. DGZin. Here's the TP.
Cage to block vision. Op gets the angle. Nope, Ops
doesn't
changes.
Dash yet whatsoever. In fact, he's not even getting any help. There's nothing to support him out towards short. Cutting the noise after shock, and what a peek from multiple
Nice shot.
players.
Did he hit the guy
DGZin,
furthest at the back here?
This one. Knives are offloaded. Flashes into his face, Paranoid on top of it, and here is the follow-up. Reinforcements arriving right from behind. Pincer maneuvers, Loud!
Yeah, very
got
nice.
a full-on handle towards it.
Nah, KRU are cracking me up, dudes.
What a read from Loud. Dijazine just knew that they were coming back
so
towards
rough,
him.
their attack.
Great timing of when to proc the dash there as well. He's now got 20 kills, top of the scoreboard. And despite the fact that Mazzino gets the opening kill, I think you can tell from the fact that, you know, I've been watching the footage. I know that KRU are not ending C in that kind of round. And Loud have been doing the same kind of stuff. Loud have been watching all the footage too. KRU just are a bit too readable in their attack macro.
There's something new. DGZin's ready to meet them. Still, it's the flash, the fault line, even the drone on top of it. Vinny trying to get in front of it.
Semi's losing his
does deal
mind.
with the dart in time as well. Flash timing ever so slightly off the KRU. Not stepping off the gas. All the way forwards. Kesnit low enough. Quick scopes in.
3-person hold back aside, like they should be fine.
And the players are dropping, toppling all over the place here. Follow the sound cues and you will be rewarded. Loud shut down any sort of attempt at a C play.
We talked about 9-3. Maybe that's enough for KRU. Loud. They didn't get that final round of the half. Even if they win the pistol, they're going to be in a difficult spot to run it back. We should have had more belief.
Yeah.
We should have had more belief in the complete collapse of KRU's attack side on Haven. We've seen it so many times, and the script, it ain't changing. 11-11.
All that fire we were seeing from the KRU players, standing up, shouting back, it's just dissipated. It's gone. We're right back
it's
into it.
smashed.
It's round 23, 11-11.
The desk on this. Okay.
They
They managed to fall buy into this one, and they just want to send it over towards A. Three people here, though. Pancada's Omen Flash is going to be everything.
Walked all the way up.
Omen Flash tanks 1, 2, 3. Oh, it didn't hit Kesnit. Oh, it didn't hit Kesnit. Oh god, and Mel's Omen Flash back was incredible.
Into the round, but the play is Loud. Not willing to at least
it looked so close to hitting him on the minimap. I thought he hit him.
Got the one, but how do you get back in? Up into the hands of DGZin makes that retake so much less likely. There's a peek though. Hello, no one ready to play off of it. Aftershock down to the feet. Kesnit forward to just reposition a bit of
so much damage to him. It's still a nice shot.
Surely not escaping. No,
okay.
he is not.
One chance,
the 12th
but
round. Well earned here for KRU.
That's all down to Kesnit. Dude, if we get this POV, I'm telling you, this Omen Flash was close to hitting him.
They've now got 3 attacking rounds on Haven
oh,
today.
He's calling.
And that's That's been a
Oh, he
difficult path for them to cross.
updraft. Okay, I
What
don't
an
see that on the
entry here.
minimap.
The
That's
backwards
why.
peek out of the cloudburst.
Dude, that's sick. He
Following up on the rest
updrafts
of the
over
breach
the
over
Omen
util.
Flash. That's awesome.
Ripping heads. Defensive setup wasn't even that bad there, but Kesnit tore it to pieces. Yeah. And there's the passion you were talking about, Brent, being lacking. It's back. Can they ride that into the final round of regulation? Wow, the tag timeout being called from Loud.
It's getting tense. As you'd expect it to, it's an elimination game. KRU are 1 round away from potentially sealing this one up. 2-0 fashion. Or continuation in the OT if Loud managed to take it the other way.
Atom is absolutely spitting in the comms there, whereas STK is just allowing his team to have a little bit of input. The KRU economy is still not good. I mean, yeah, they've won that previous round. They're going to be going into this final one with basically Kesnit being forced to use knives. They're still having an active discussion about whether they want Kesnit to have a weapon. He's going to go with a Guardian plus knives. Light armor's on 3 of the players, but that's not going to really make a difference. Loud, they're not opting for an outlaw. They got the big gun on Dejazine, hoping it can make the difference.
Yeah.
Tension in the air right now. It's a gamble
Want
on
to go
both
fast
sides.
garage again?
They avoid Dejazine if he doesn't get value from it. KRU
Oh,
themselves.
no, they're
just hoping
holding.
they
They're
don't
holding for the swing
walk
garage.
into a potential reposition. All grouped up though.
We've never seen Melzer in this spot. He's been doing this box play a lot. But look, he's hiding from the recon
Yeah,
dart.
but they
He
should
might
never
finally
like
find
push
value
into this
here.
angle.
Unaware of it, Dejazine. How close do you step up to the mark?
Adverso still has his
Going
drone.
in, drone into the face. It's time to break this one. Cage on top of it.
Do they clear?
He's made noise. Has to dash
Hey,
get back
that's
out of
a
there.
win
so they know
though.
exactly where Dejazine is now playing.
And
So
they
KRU have
get
taken
info
garage
because of the
control,
ping that he
retreated.
hasn't gone back to the
Cleared
angle and
airlock,
cleared this, so they
retreated.
know that a
Now where
rotate
are
at
they gonna
least is
end?
going
Because
over
if they
towards A,
end
so
at
there should be
C,
2.
They have to be worried
means
about
that
Tui's in this
B or
coming.
C is
It's
weak.
such a play from Tui's to tuck himself in here early on.
And
he's
this
going to try to
bait,
bait for him.
yeah, this
Gonna
bait
be
on
OT,
site
it's
is going to be
an
good.
end.
Dude, and Vinny got
playing his
on.
team straight back
Could
in.
imagine
Under
Tui's good
Scurry
for
out
one.
wide, spraying down. It's Messi. Might just get the job done though. 2 left to stand. Mazzino. He's spraying, and he was spraying still. Tagged up, fully
This is the
revealed now.
double cypher ult at the same
That
time.
anarchy,
Everyone knows where everyone
across
is.
the board. But KRU looking for those opportunities themselves, Shy. Creeping around, Dart at his heels. Tags
Wait,
up,
Mazzino,
taking a
if he gets
peek.
another kill, he
It is
gets
what
his
we're
ult.
talking about. In the scrap, in that chaos, can you carve away the victory? KRU, one more round. Kawazine, something to say about it. 1v1. Trying to take your peek and take the time.
Damn, bro, is he not
Shy.
moving here? What's
Clutch
that
machine
shot?
that he is.
Okay, KRU
Sends
2-0.
Just that much deeper.
Dude, Shy
What an
at the
end.
end, he was
What
incredible.
an end and what a recovery. Denying the comeback from Loud there. In a round that looked like Loud had done